the entire month, we want to purchase 0 plastic. That's the goal. Anything at all. So anything that is wrapped in plastic, including produce, like any toiletry items, anything for fun, anything. Mostly, I think what we'll be buying is food. So.
Can we use plastic that we already have?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like, if you have plastic on your backpack or like...
Well, and like Tupperware.
Yeah, you can use Tupperware.
Plus, we just went shopping and we're gonna use the stuff that we've already bought.
Doing that.
But we're not going to buy any other plastic for all of this month.
Right. And that's actually kind of a big deal because our fridge is tiny, so it's not like we keep a lot of food around the house anyway. Yeah. We didn't stock up to prepare for this. This is just like what we naturally have starting now, and we're just gonna buy what we can that doesn't have plastic. The only rule is if we accidentally buy something that has plastic on it, which could probably happen, then we can't use it that month. So if we buy like a jar of something, we open the lid and there's plastic film covering the ingredients, we can't use that particular thing. So yeah, I think that's really the only rule.
Yeah.
We're running out of a lot of stuff actually, so we're gonna have to buy a lot of stuff and find things. It should work out pretty good.
I'm not really sure how hard it's going to be.
No.
But we'll see. I mean, plastic is everywhere, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Seems like there are sustainable options out there, but.
Right, especially in Manchester, like, there's a lot of people that are committed to being sustainable, a lot of vegan places to eat, that type of stuff. So we'll definitely survive. We just want to see how hard it is. So yeah, here we go.
Let's do it.
So we're headed to the grocery store we normally do all of our shopping at to see what we can actually still get. Let's go check it out. So Aldi is a budget grocery store. It originated in Germany. Stuff is very cheap, but we'll see how much we can actually get. So following our rules of literally, if it has any plastic at all, we can't get it. Here's some things that we already can't get. Almond milk because of this plastic lid. All this milk, all this, literally everything.
All dairy.
Basically all dairy.
So we could buy this. I already bought this last time we were here, but we could buy this. Yeah, that feels like paper.
This is a maybe. Don't know what the inside is.
It says box. It's cardboard box and foil wrappers.
There you go. There's the cheese we can get. Okay, so basically no dairy at all. Now onto the meat. They don't have like a deli, like an actual proper deli here, so everything is just packaged. This seems potentially like paper, some type of pork sausage. Okay, so before we jump into Aldi and get the produce that we want, if we can actually even get any of it, we did order something off Amazon that will make life a little bit easier. Both of these are definitely wrapped in plastic. Good thing we ordered them before we started. What we have here, just some good old-fashioned reusable produce bags. Again, super depressing that it's wrapped in plastic. Voila. We have some bees wrap, which basically takes the place of saran wrap. Reusable saran wrap, basically. You can wrap around your produce or whatever to keep it fresh in the fridge, or around like a bowl of stuff, and then you can wash these wraps and use them again. We'll try them out in the kitchen a little later. Okay, so here's where you think we could actually get stuff, but thus far nothing. Cabbage.
The boy cabbage. Oh, we got some peppers. Avocados.
Some large avocados.
But expensive.
Some peppers. Some bananas, but not all bananas. A few melons, mangoes. Only some types of oranges. This is super unnecessary. Crazy. Pomegranate. Literally just one apple. Okay, going for a couple of peppers. Some bananas. One avocado. Okay, so some of the potatoes we're good to get, which we will.
Maybe like 4?
Yeah, I want to make gnocchi. So.
You want to make what?
Gnocchi.
Yum!
Well, we can't buy anything else, so. We're gonna be eating potatoes for a month.
But we can't have any sour cream with them. Oh, we could have spring onions.
Spring onions and some of that brie cheese. You can get massive sweet potatoes. Oh my gosh. That is such a huge sweet potato. Whatever this is. Another root.
Swede.
A big Swede. Also don't really know what that is. One little aubergine coming up. Yeah, whatever. Okay, just some more random aisles. Very, very little we can get and pre-packaged. You think this is plastic for sure. Not entirely sure about things like this, but more than likely it's wrapped in plastic on the inside.
A lot of UK ones will talk about the recycling. So it's this film.
Yeah.
No film for us.
We could get some dips. This is all glass and a little bit of metal. Okay, for sure there's just no way you can buy chips. Very few breads you can actually get, but you can get something like this. Just make your own bread. Anything in a glass bottle is fine. We can get spaghetti sauce. These are so good, but that's a no-go. And no cereal, it's almost definitely wrapped in plastic on the inside. Candy. Okay, this might be good. I think we'll give this a try.
Yeah, that looks fine.
So very few candy, but probably some chocolates. One thing we can get is stuff in cans, any fruits there, soups, etc. Some things will be in a glass bottle, but they'll either be wrapped with plastic at the top like this, or have a plastic lid. Most frozen things are a no-go, have some type of plastic. But we do think we might be able to get some ice cream.
It's not wrapped. It doesn't have that thing, right?
Yeah, I think we're good, like Ben & Jerry's style, basically, ice creams.
Cloud lid card, widely recycled. Film, mixed material, not. Oh, there is.
What?
When you open it, there's plastic.
Oh, you're right.
So close.
We know these ones have a film over the top once you open it that's plastic, so we can't get that, but we're not sure about these, and it doesn't say it does, so we're gonna try it.
You want coconut caramel?
Plus it's vegan. What's up? Chocolate. Literally my favorite thing at Aldi I can get still, which is fantastic. A lemon cheesecake that's 65 pence. Amazing. Household things, toiletries. at least at Aldi, that's impossible pretty much. So a decent amount of vegetables and fruits. If we're just gonna go canned, can get corn, tomatoes, soups, things like that. It doesn't look like we could get any pasta, even if it's in a box. It's got this clear film. Sad. I don't know if I ever seen rice in anything but a plastic bag. Wait, is this?
I'm guessing there's a bag inside. This is boiling bag.
Even though this pizza doesn't have any plastic on the outside, almost definitely it's wrapped in plastic. If you drink wine at all, you're set. No plastic in wine. No cheapos to the bread. Plastic, plastic, plastic. Plastic, okay. You can get some bread here. And sourdough loaf. Very importantly, eggs. The cheapest ones are all in plastic. But some of the free-range eggs are in this cardboard. What do you call this?
Well, what about, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's just cardboard.
This is just paper. So, we can get eggs. Yes. So, this is almost everything that we can actually even get
We didn't
in
get
this
cabbage.
bag. No cabbage.
We didn't get cheese.
Did you get
We already
onion?
had that. I did get the green onion.
Okay.
But other than that, I can't really think. We didn't get the weird roots. Okay, so here's all the stuff we got. Let's make sure there's no plastic in it. Okay, so we've bought in this, I don't know, 8 times. Like, I was gonna say dozens.
Dozens?
I mean, maybe not dozens, maybe
More than
a dozen.
24? I hope not. Okay, but we're pretty certain this is just tin foil or aluminum and cardboard. But sometimes you forget.
Keep us honest. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, baby. Okay.
This one we have no idea. That doesn't sound good. Shoot, and the thing is, we already made a mistake once, and we just decided like if we buy any plastic on accident, we just can't eat it. So, and our freezer is really small, so it might just be filled up. Ah,
Dang it.
drat.
It has a plastic film on top.
Can't eat it. But we bought it. Should I open this?
Yeah. And then this chocolate, which should just be like tin
Yeah,
foil.
it's foil. We're good.
Nice. Okay, so everything else
2
is
for free.
just vegetables, and we got onions, a sweet potato, aubergine or eggplant, peppers, bunch of potatoes, some sourdough bread, bananas, avocado, and eggs. And the total for that, 13.28 pounds. Not bad, but there's not a lot of stuff we can buy at our normal grocery store, so we're definitely gonna have to go explore some more places. All right, it's day 8, 9, something like that. We're getting low on food because we haven't been to a good like zero waste store yet, and plastic is everywhere here in Manchester. So it's Saturday and we're off for an adventure. Gonna go try to find places where we can get stuff. So we're all set. We got our tote with little Tupperwares that we can fill stuff in, and then more of these types of bags. And of course also we got big huge IKEA bags because you can carry the whole world in an IKEA bag. Oh hey. We're at one of the markets inside the mall that we always go to. There's a lot less plastic, so we can actually get some stuff here. Oh, geez.
I'm coming!
I was expecting everything to be a lot more expensive, but it's really cheap.
Not bad. Okay, got some veggies, some fruits. Now we're really trying to find meat. That's the hardest thing so far. So we have to go to like an actual butcher place, which we have found. So here we go. Is it contactless?
It is indeed, sir. Over the glass.
Thank you. So we got 2 salmon fillets. Put them right into here. Way more fresh than we normally get, so that'll be really good. And just a little bit more expensive than normal. Not much, just a few pounds. Okay, next up, we just barely ran out of shampoo. So we gotta find a place to get that. Also, we ran out of laundry detergent. Bad week to run out of some of these things. So we're headed to Lush first because they sell a lot of stuff there that isn't in containers. So we're gonna check that out.
Want to find a Lush at your local mall? Just follow your nose.
Found it. Let's go. We're going.
We're going. Oh, I wish you could smell this right now.
Do you want to try some on your hands and see how they feel?
Sure, yeah. So when you use something like this that has all this stuff on top,
It's just decoration really, that one, but yeah. So if you pop that on your hands, just get your hands wet and lather it up like you normally would with a soap bar. And then once you have the lather on the hands, that's when you would rub it through the hair from the roots to the tips and rinse it out like you would with any other shampoo.
I guess I'm going with the coconut one because it's good for curly and fine hair. And
Plus, because the other one she recommended was the one
we already have done, so we may as well switch it up. One more place to go to in the city until we take a bus to go to what seems like the best place to get stuff. This is called McCall's Organics, and it has a lot of zero waste stuff. So let's see.
And wild rice, jasmine rice, black rice. Got this vegetarian burger mix. Honestly, with how hard it's been to find meat, like this is a solid option.
So they got all kinds of stuff, including like detergent that you can refill. There's one more place we want to go to today, and I think it's a little bigger, so we're gonna go check that out before we buy a bunch of stuff here. But we did get 1 roll of toilet paper because we're getting low on that. Hello friends. So I wasn't sure if we would actually be able to find toilet paper without finding it in plastic this week, and we were down to 1 roll. So I went to the school and
That's for times.
of course, one way you can avoid buying any plastic is to just eat out every day. No plastic, no plastic, no plastic. No worries. Okay, we're walking back from the restaurant, and we're gonna stop by 2 or 3 stores on the way. Some of them referred to us, some of them it just seems like they have non-plastic stuff, so let's do it. This is one that we just happened upon, but we saw from the window, they have all of these awesome things. What should I get?
I don't know, honestly.
I think these.
Which?
chocolate.
Dark chocolate honeycomb. Because it reminds me of Australia. 71 pence. That's awesome. Okay, this store isn't specifically like zero waste or organic or anything like that. They just happen to have a little section, which is nice. They also have these refillable liquid things. Hard to read. Fabric conditioner, etc. This is the first time I've seen milk without plastic, so we're going for it. Okay, so we're at another place. It's part of the university. It's called Want Not Waste, and it's like a zero waste place, I think, but one of the employees said she'd be happy to tell you a little more.
Yeah, so we're a student-led project which was created last year by someone who has graduated. We're run entirely by volunteers, we're not profit, and the concept is basically just bringing your own containers or borrowing some of our own so you can buy all the food that you need to create the less amount of plastic and waste as possible. We have other sort of kitchen and beauty products, try and keep waste at the minimum, the very minimum. And just trying to provide something at a good price for students that want to lead a more eco-friendly life.
So you can bring your jars into that store and fill up with liquids. They have some already there, so we got some dishwashing soap. So we're still on the hunt for some laundry detergent, and we have one more store to stop by, so feeling hopeful. This is called 8th Day. It's mostly a vegan and vegetarian place, but as we've seen, all of these places have similar theme, so let's check it out. So far, this challenge has been really fun because we're going to places we've never been, and we're actually finding ingredients that we've been looking for a long time. We found some tapioca starch because we want to make homemade boba drinks. We also got masa, maize stuff to be able to make homemade tortillas, and both of which didn't have any plastic, so that's amazing. And
Lots of spices that we've been looking for.
yeah, like tons of spices we've been looking for. So basically, just go exploring because you'll probably find fun new stuff.
The plastic challenge is complete. This is a bit of a delay of recording the results, but we wanted to tell you what we thought and how it went. And yeah, what'd you think?
Honestly, it was harder than I expected. It was something that really made me like notice more than ever just how much plastic I purchase and consume, especially just like at the grocery store, even on vegetables, on all kinds of frozen foods, things like that. And so even though I don't think that I'll live my life trying to avoid literally all plastic, definitely opened my eyes a little bit more and made me think about how I could minimize my plastic use every day.
Yeah, I think for me, like, even if I'm not overly concerned about using plastic, just like my consumption habits and realizing like, oh, if I buy a pack of water bottles, like that uses a lot of plastic versus just using a reusable water bottle, and it's not that difficult to like do instead. So plus like whenever you buy fresh, it typically is less plastic, it seems like. And so that's just a double bonus.
And a lot of the things that we purchased to kind of like get through this month, like the reusable grocery bags, the beeswax wrap, things like that, now we just have all those things. And so hopefully it can help us replace kind of single-use plastics in a more natural way.
Yeah, and I think the other two fun takeaways for me is like just having a challenge like this makes you have to go out and explore and just like find new stores to shop at. And like when we did so, we were able to find products we've been looking for a while, which was fun. We actually signed up for like a veg box. So we got like this box of vegetables from local farmers every week. And that was really fun, like healthy option to try to use more stuff too. So it just kind of like compounded on trying to use less plastic led us to do a bunch of other stuff that I thought was fun, probably good for us in the world.
Yeah, it's so easy to get in like a rut of the things you buy, the things you eat, all of that. And so this was a fun challenge to just mix things up.
So I know buying zero plastic forever isn't really possible for us or for most people. And there are better ways that you can like help the planet, you know, reduce your carbon footprint, whatever you're trying to do to make the world better. But I personally think that every little bit counts, so just making a conscious decision once in a while to do something that's maybe a little more sustainable is a good thing. But it also opened my eyes to like looking into what the actual issues are and what the biggest components of the problems are, the biggest factors and the things that we should really worry about, like making sure that you're voting for the things that you really care about in whatever country you live, and making sure that your representatives know what you think is important, because those factors are probably going to have the biggest impact on how sustainable life is for everyone going forward. Cool, so again, thanks for watching. New videos coming out every Monday and Friday from now on, so hope to see you around in the comments. Let us know if you've ever tried something like this, no plastic challenge or any other sustainable things that you thought were fun or interesting to share about. We'd love to hear. So see you there. Stay curious.